Welcome, everyone, to Life of Giants. The quote of the day is "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take," attributed to the great one himself, Wayne Gretzky. I am one of your hosts, Dean of the Genetic Marvel, and above me, the good looking fellow, is Mr. Cole Clayton. How are you, sir?
Good.
You seem so positive and full of energy. It feels like you've been working all day long, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Uh,
mean, yeah, it's one of those things, you know. It's at the same time you kind of realize over time that working physically is very rewarding. You feel good about it, but at the same time you're constantly in a state of exhaustion and you're like, this is horrible. I don't want to do this. You know?
well, I don't know. I have a weird take on it because it's like you have to make something of yourself,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I also feel like my parents were lazy. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like
See,
it's one thing because like you grew up with a father who did all he could. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And that makes me feel lazy constantly, which I'm
right,
like, man, I should be doing more. Like, let's was at my age, my dad has already had his fifth child, and was had his own business going and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have that stuff going. I don't even have any kids. So you know, it's yeah.
my mom by my age would have had her sixth child. Would be she was pregnant with her sixth at my age.
Hello, Victoria. Yeah, that's even still like the idea, like I have a few friends who have kids and some of them have like 2 and 3 kids, and I'm like, bro, you're outnumbered. That is brutal. And they're like, yeah, it is. And the conversation I had with one friend was like, he goes, I wish I had my kids younger, but I don't think I could give them the life I can afford to them now, having them later on, you know. And he's like, but I am constantly exhausted. I'm like, yeah, that seems accurate. That's you know. But I don't know. It's one of those things where, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, what are you gonna do? You know, you're just trying to figure it out. But I don't know. It's something that is always concerning. But hello, Samson. How are you? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about that quote? You were the one who provided it. Oh, thank you.
Well, I think it's important to always take action. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
um 100 you miss 100% of the shots you don't take means like you can't always sit there and think about the analytics of everything and
Mm-hmm. I
um stress about because there's some things that just don't you can't even account for that happen. You know what I mean? Like
constantly. What's up, Titanium? Yeah, it has been a long time, buddy. Welcome back. That
what's up,
see,
what's up?
my thing is this is like, especially I find like you drive a lot more than I do, but at the same time, it's like when you are hesitant in driving, you know, that's when accidents happen. And when people don't show confidence in their actions, that's when mistakes happen, right? So in the same sense, it's like, hey, if you're gonna go for something, go for it. But if you're not, then stand on the sidelines where it's safe, right? So there's this weird kind of thing where, and I kind of appreciate the fact that my generation not so much, but your generation and the following generations have very much been like, I'll just try anyway. I don't care. You know, what's the harm? It's not like I'm going to be buying a house anytime soon. And you're like, that
Right?
shit. You're like, that hurts, but yeah, I get it. You know, it makes sense.
It's like I get with my generation and the younger Gen Z,
Yeah.
um, we're all like, well, what do I need a like? What do I need savings for? Might as
Yeah.
well just like take this and have my retirement between work schedules, like
Yeah.
work shifts, you know. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, it's that idea. No worries, Titanium. Thanks for popping by. Sleep well. The like I was always of the opinion where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep on working. Like my opinion is I'm gonna work until I die. That's for me. And I'm like, but I'm trying to do it so I'm working at something that I enjoy. And that way it's, while it's a lot, it's fine.
you know what's crazy is
Yeah.
the boomers are working till they die, and it's forcing everyone else to
Yeah.
have to too.
Well, and they're rich as fuck. And you're like,
That's why
what are you
it's
working
forcing
for? They're
everyone
like,
else.
well, I gotta keep working. You're like, you're rich. Fuck off. Like we were
Yeah,
talking about
you've
this
done
today.
it. You've won Monopoly. You're
Yeah.
just forcing us to continue playing until everyone's out of money.
Yeah. So Guy, we're talking about the quote, you miss all the shot 100% of the shots you don't take, and how it affects us. Now, this was something we were talking about earlier today, was the idea where it's like, okay, if you got 5 mil in the bank, you're good. You're done, right? If you
Right.
have 10, if you play your cards right, there's a good chance no one in your family will ever have to work. Okay? That is a fair assessment.
Still like that with inflation and everything now.
Yeah. Because you can have
I feel like
proper.
$1 million doesn't really sound. Like, yeah, the older I get,
No.
$1 million doesn't sound as much as it is.
Well, think about it this way, right? So if you have $1 million, you can have a home free and clear. Number one, okay. With another $4 million, that can provide through investments or even business interests enough income where you're good. You can accommodate anything that comes up. And when you have something closer to 10 million, you have more than ample enough things, and you're at a point where you can have multiple properties, assets that are producing income, things of that nature, right?
Right.
But you have people around who are like worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're out there still hustling. You're like, bro, get out the game, go enjoy your life, go.
Right, because at this point, you're fucking
You're just
like
rooting for everybody else.
your great grandkid, people you're never gonna meet, are gonna have a piece of your pie. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like, why do you care that much?
Well, and this is the thing is, historically, every time someone has passed on wealth, it's been, so the first one generation makes it, the second generation tries to hold on to it, the third generation just pisses it all away. This has been historically proven that very seldom do family riches stay somewhat.
What about like that old fucking dark money though?
So that money. So the thing about this way is an example is I believe it's Rothschild was like, well, I'm doing the banking in this country. You need to go somewhere else and do the banking over there. And until his kids did that, they didn't get their name on the family crest. Like they're who they were. Okay. So the whole idea was, hey, I'm doing it here. I don't need you to work for me. Go do shit. Right. So that creates a certain sense of achievement. And then they're like, well, I'm doing it on my own. Well, yeah, I came from this stock and I have extra knowledge because of it. I still have to work for my meals.
But you don't think that they've got loans from the bank over there?
For sure. There's no question. There's
They start
absolutely
the bank over here.
So, but this is the thing is if you, okay, as the patriarch of the family, have all these assets and these connections, your kids can benefit, but they still have to be working for it, right? And that whole idea instills, because think about, you and I both have met people who have zero drive, and you're like, you're useless, and they're like, the world's out to get me. You're like, no, you're a burden. That's why you're a burden, and that's what's actually happening, right? And I'll be honest with you, there's been times in my life where I'm like, oh, I'm a burden. There's no question. I'm like, I'm a lazy piece of shit, right? So in turn, it's that idea where if you can handle things properly and keep on working and doing stuff, then you have a sense of achievement and you're doing things, and it all works towards that idea, right? But when you don't have to do anything, and I give the example of this is my dad had his own business, right? It was a successful business, and it got less and less successful the more family that worked for him. Okay, so why? Because my siblings and
I
myself
know what
included.
that's like in a way. In a small, minute, let's talk about, I ran a household, and the
Yeah.
more family that came into my household,
The worse it got.
the worse my situation got. Let's put it like that.
Absolutely. And that was the thing was, and my dad would get so pissed because and he'd just be like lazy and stupid. Like you just get so angry. Hey, where is Marco here? Marco, hello, Mr. Marco. What's up, brother?
We thought you were coming, man.
I thought you were doing what's his face?
I did. It
Oh.
just ended.
So the Marco, welcome. We are talking about something. The quote is, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take," being attributed to Wayne Gretzky.
That's Martin Malloy's quote that he always says.
It's from Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Who's Martin Malloy?
He's
The local schizophrenic in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you remember the whole debacle where I said something supposedly? That was his page.
Oh God. So he's an idiot. That's fair.
He's a schizophrenic. He hears shit.
He's a literal schizophrenic, but I mean, so am I. So big deal.
I mean, I feel like a lot of us are, regardless, right? But so
I don't believe in mental illness anymore. I don't think it's real. I think that's just a fucking sham to get us to all take meds, go to therapy. It's all a Ponzi scheme in the grand scheme of things.
My lament configuration is.
You're not wrong. I'll be honest with you. The amount of people that I know that are like, "Oh, I have to get my meds adjusted." You're like, "Have you been drinking water?" And they're like, "No." "Have you been out in the sun?" "No." "Have you gone for a walk?" "No." I don't think it's your meds. I think you're just retarded.
That's exactly everything I told my sister. My sister was like, "I might be a schizo. I might be bipolar." And then they got me on meds now, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you were taking Adderall and staying inside and going to work. That's all you did. You didn't go outside. You didn't talk to nobody. And you just read religious hymns all the time. Like,
yeah. Like just start a cult.
Yeah, just went down conspiracy theory rabbit holes on TikTok, which, to be fair, these are all things I do outside of the Adderall, but
I mean, well, see, this is the thing though, is like just getting out in the sun for 10, 15 minutes a day makes a big difference. And people don't realize people will stay inside perpetually and they're like, I gotta close the blinds. Someone might be looking at my window. Who? Spider-Man? Shut the fuck up, bro. Like it's yeah.
Does it make you paranoid? Vitamin D deficiency does it make you paranoid too?
But you know what though? I noticed, and I had an ex that used to try to use this shit. You know, she had seasonal depression, and this is where the reason why I don't give two fucks about people with seasonal depression. The way her seasonal depression worked on her is come fall time, she had to fuck somebody new. And then come and then
I think my baby mama had that same seasonal depression. It was in the summer and the spring typically. It's the weird part.
That's where I come up with this whole seasons thing. Because
when the sun's out, her buns were out. You know what I mean? Like
autumn, when it gets darker out and there isn't so much sun and it's so depressing out. Oh, I just had to go fuck somebody new. And then, you don't find out until around November, like a week before Thanksgiving. Jesus. And then, you got to suck it up through the family and you got to debate whether you want to buy this bitch a Christmas gift.
Hey, man. Hey, you fuck somebody else, no Christmas present, okay? Okay, we can try again next year.
Yeah. Christmas present? Oh, hell no.
That's your dumbass fault for fucking somebody before Christmas, you asshole. Do it on December 26th like a normal adult.
And then it never failed either, and the excuses that used to come up. And then it wasn't just her. Because I noticed every woman that I've met since then, when I sat back and I paid attention, they all have their season. Just
Marco. Did you not hear what she said? She had a D deficiency.
Yeah, she had
the D deficiency. All right.
I mean, listen, that's fucking hilarious. Number one, but also like the idea that like I give you the example is this. Do you think the people in like the Inuit up north, do they have seasonal depression when they don't see the sun for months at a time? Is that no? Yeah. Just fucking yeah. Go outside, you jackass. It's not it's
You know who has seasonal depression? The Somalis. The people in Uganda. You know, the people, the sub-Saharan people. Those people have seasonal depressions.
I don't think that's depression. I think it's just hunger.
It's just sadness. Sadness and
all around sadness.
Oh no, the government's coming and killing all our kids again.
Again. Yeah, well, there you go. Gavin Speed
the
says
freedom fighters are taking away our freedom. They're literally fighting our freedom.
Oh, bro. This is why like I there's a checklist for a daily thing. I don't even know what this means, but hey, how's it going, Gavin?
Gavin says seasonal depression is a cope to always be right or start of the show. Essentially, like a star of the show. So, like, essentially, just being a victim. Okay, but Gavin, you live in Texas, though. Like, there's no such thing as seasonal depression in Texas. The sun is out year round. It's out until 10 p.m. at night. Like, you're not getting enough sun there. That's your fault.
No, seasonal depression is the illegals taking over their land down there.
I mean, there's
I don't think that's seasonal.
Yeah, now that shit is just there. And it ain't the Mexicans that are taking over Texas. The Mexicans are just passing through. It's the sand people that are taking over Texas.
What's up, Detroit?
You know, we talk about seasonal depression, but as a millennial, you know what we don't talk enough about? Seasonal recession. Because it seems like every couple of weeks, inflation gets worse and worse, and a president is telling us that, you know, like aliens are real or whatever, just to hide from the fact that eggs are $12 a dozen now.
Dino, can you pull up the chart because the recession? We are nowhere near in a recession. Things
anymore. Wait till next season.
Quite better. Things have gotten quite better.
Till next season. Oh, and you know what? I don't want to hear your shit, Marco. Okay, because you're a homeowner. I'm a renter. Okay, and like 5 years ago, rent was $500. Now I'm paying like $1,100.
I remember them days. Like people tell me how much they're paying in rent. I'm like, I remember the days $500 was all utilities paid, and you had 2 bedrooms and a living room and the kitchen. Now I see Cole pays damn near $1,000 for a bathroom and a kitchen.
Bro, that's ridiculous.
I don't even include utilities.
Yeah,
Bro.
And you got to pay for utilities. Wonder why you're cooking wings sitting on the toilet.
Bro.
Yeah, I pay like like damn near $20,000 a year in bills just to live in a shack.
I paid $20,000 for my first house.
Damn.
Bro.
Okay, you lived in a shack then.
No,
you had a tin roof, didn't you?
My first house was actually pretty nice. It had 5 bedrooms. It had a dining room. It had a kitchen. It had a living room, and it had we built my son a bedroom down in the basement, and there was a double bathroom downstairs. Where
you had a basement in your trailer park? That's crazy.
Bro,
a little bit too dark for the trailer park.
Hey, all I know is
the trailer park accepts everybody. Okay, there's the most forgiving group of racists you'll ever meet.
I mean, that's fair. Listen, the whole stupidity of it is that we keep on being force-fed dog shit on a regular basis, and then half of the population is freaking out like just the world's on fire, and you're like, hey, just fucking live your life, don't worry about it.
No, the world's not on fire. That's just California, and it's always on fire.
Yeah, you know why? Because of the gays. No, that's fine. Whatever.
I mean, Sodom and Gomorrah kind of does sound like Los Angeles.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But we need Atlas on this show every once in a while, so we can just dunk on LA.
Can't handle me.
He'll be very angry the whole time.
Atlas will have a fucking meltdown. I mean, I love Atlas to death, but like we can't be on a podcast together. We can socialize together face to face, but on a podcast, especially on any of his fuckery topics,
No,
Nah, he got to come to us because I can't follow his rules.
Talk about being Weiss. You ever been Atlas?
Weiss, I would rather be Weiss because Weiss just means that you get muted. Atlas means he chastises you about whatever thing you said.
So something that's new that's on the U.S. debt clock, and I just noticed this. It has border encounters for 2024, and the number is 1,778,633. Border encounters for 2025. Do you want to take a guess?
Why is that on there?
I don't know. It's fucking hilarious. It is.
It's 74,612, which is a 95% change.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a question. What have y'all heard about the Venmo? That the U.S. Treasury got a Venmo now?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They set up Venmo through Venmo, so you can go to your Venmo app. I know y'all got Venmo because y'all are comedians. Okay, we all get paid through these little dumbass apps sometimes. You got Cash App. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's the same idea. But I feel like Venmo's for more like uptight people.
It
like
also
rich,
takes
uppity people.
Also takes PayPal.
Right. So so the U.S. Treasury has Venmo and PayPal now apparently, so that you can send money to put towards the U.S. debt.
Quick.
Yeah, because our taxes aren't enough. And
that's
right. And that's what 47 is doing. I think the reason why they're sweating now is because 47 is cutting a lot of their lifelines off.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, all I know is property taxes keep going up, yet the potholes ain't getting fixed.
Yeah.
So.
Well, see, that's another thing that's happening. Like, and there's people fighting it now. Over here, what did Scott say? Active shooter in New York.
Good.
What?
Have fun.
They made a sequel to Die Hard.
It's called Die Hard. Let's say
Die Harder.
Die twice. It's okay.
You died twice.
You went into the wrong hotel, Vato. No, it's fine.
You know that motherfucker's the only guy with a gun in that whole city.
I mean,
no, they got a hotel full of guns. And
they got active shooter. One active shooter.
Yeah, one active shooter. The rest are passive shooters. That's all. They're just hanging out, and they're like, "I'm ready whenever you want my man."
They ain't pulling the triggers yet.
I mean, listen, it's all coming down. That's fine. This is the weird thing is I feel like we don't have any understanding of what's happening for the simple fact that we're, historically we're a few years away from the fall of a theoretical empire, right? Which is terrifying, but also you're like, yeah, nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen, and you know what? Fuck it, who cares? That's fine. Just let it happen. On the talk of shooting, have you all heard on your background check they now have a race option of black and true black?
I'm true black for sure. 100% true black.
Yeah, he's true black.
Is black just like people who identify as black?
Rachel Dolezal?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, that's fair. Bro.
On your background check, like when you get a gun. Oh, you're not supposed to let black people have guns. I get it. So true black.
I mean, that's fair.
But yeah, true black or just blacks?
Well, what you mean? Black people buy guns? I don't know. Let's not say that.
Not in a gun store.
Not in a gun
store. Off a truck.
Out of a trunk. Come on. From their friend.
Somebody tell this active shooter in New York that you missed 100% of the shots.
You don't.
We are getting shut down today, baby.
I think I'm trying to remember the way Marty says his joke. I guess it's for an alcoholic. Oh yeah, that's an alcoholic's thing. You miss all the shots you don't take or some shit like that. I bought a shot glass that says it. I guess
it's probably funnier the way he says it, huh?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, hey, just in case anyone wanted to know, the suspected gunman is dead. They shot him. He's dead.
Who shot him? One of the gang members? I know none of the cops did anything.
Oh no, the cops are there with brooms to clean up.
I don't understand why New York City is like 100 precincts if they don't do shit.
Bro, they don't do shit anymore. Hey, but hey, did you guys see the stuff I sent you that so Greece and other European countries are just shipping people out? They're like, just get the fuck out. And they're like, oh, but we have
like illegals or just anybody.
Asylum seekers and people who are a burden on society. And they're like, hey, go be somebody else's burden. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, and the bad thing is that people say, oh, this is inhumane and there's this and that. Did you see what they're doing up in Germany? Did you see or what
in the 40s?
In Poland.
No, what is it? Is it Poland? Where they got the fucking fence with the guard, the people with the guns? You come near the fence, you get shot.
That's right.
And then,
so what you're telling me now is it's more than 109 countries.
Hey, Scott said the dude killed himself. Told you the cops didn't do it.
Yeah. Can't rely on police officers. Come on. He had to take the safety of New York into his own hands. He's like, I'm a menace. Pow. I get it. Well, he's a hero. He's a hero. He deserves a statue, okay?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yep.
Just saying.
Tell that to the police.
Doing.
So here's something that I found odd. I had a conversation with a black person the other day, and we were talking about just the shit that's going on in New York and stuff. And for the first time I heard somebody, let alone a melanated person, say it. Oh yeah, New York was a lot better when Rudy Giuliani was in there doing the stop and frisk, everything was cool. As much shit as that man got for that, as much fucking hell, and that's against rights and shit. Now, real life people said, yeah, that worked. It fucking worked. No, it was a hassle, but it fucking worked.
Okay, but can I be the devil's advocate on this one? Because New York was even better before Rudy Giuliani and the RICO case when they just let the Italians figure everything out. Okay? Before we got rid of the mob, America was at its
everywhere,
peak, bro.
Fucking Camel, where I grew up, was a gorgeous place when the mob was there.
That's what I'm saying. They got rid of the mob and the country fell apart.
Correct.
And the bad thing is that was government ran too. Our government used the mob to push drugs back into our country.
You forget there was always checks and balances. There was the executive branch, the judicial branch, and the mobster branch. Okay, like these were checks and balances. They kept everybody in fucking check.
Listen, hey, there's 3 things that make a country work. Is number 1, the populace has to be unionized so they can be collective. Okay. Number 2, there has to be organized crime to offer people opportunities that they can't get otherwise. And it keeps people in check. And number 3 is a government that actually has to work. We have no mafia, we have no union, and we have a government that does dick all.
Right.
That's simple. Listen, when there were 3 competing forces, okay, you had unions that were organized. So they had a bigger way to sway the vote. You had mafia that kept government busy and on their toes. Okay. And in check. And then you had the government who was like, hey, we just got to fucking try and stay alive and keep the country running. Okay. People who worked for the government were passionate about it. Now they're like, oh no, I'm just going to get a pension and I'm going to do shit.
Right. Yeah, we're just going to go after whoever because they're standing in my way of my power trip.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. You make a good point, Marco, because now that they don't have the mafia to fuck with, now they're just fucking with all of us. They're like, they say shit like, is the Constitution like too like in the way of actual freedom and shit like that? You know what I mean? Like they just like come fuck with us about nothing. We're not even really doing anything wrong. Oh, I make beer and sell it to my friends. Fuck off, bro.
Yeah, prohibition was over back in the day, man.
Right.
Hey, listen. Prohibition was fucking. Have you guys watched what's the Boardwalk Empire?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of the first season.
It kind of goes into the details of how it all worked and everything, and you're going, oh yeah, I get it. Makes complete sense. even to the point where there were companies that would sell like a freeze dried brick of grapes with additives, and it was like, listen, you add water and this turns into grape juice. However, do not, in a big label, do not put the water in and then put this in your cellar for 30 days because then you have the risk of it turning into wine, and that's against the law. Right on the box. And you're like, thanks for the advice. Like, hey, be careful. If you do this, it'll turn into wine, and then you're committing a crime. We don't want that. But here's some grape juice.
That's crazy.
And you're like, bro, that is diabolical.
They're doing it the same now with weed.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't, and
weed ferments into wine.
No, look. Now it's still illegal for like a corner store to sell weed.
Right.
It's still illegal for, like just you have to go to a dispensary, even though it's legal, and all that shit. You still have to go to a dispensary to get it.
Just so dumb.
Now, the way, especially the corner stores and stuff are getting around it, they have THCA.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a form of weed. It's weed, but it does not become psychoreactive until it's burnt. And to add to it,
isn't that how weed works?
They dip it in oil, and then they dip it in something called diamonds, which are pure THC crystals. So now, because it's not considered a cannabinoid until it's set on fire, I buy them by the jar down at the Arab store.
Bro. So,
this sounds like Jesse Pinkman made it before he met Walter White.
100%. Especially calling it diamonds, you're like, that's gay.
Right. Yeah, this wasn't Walter White. This was Captain Cook. Or the Heisenberg.
It looks like no lie, this joint looks like, and all these joints look like they were rolled in meth.
Yeah, see, this is the funny thing is that I was gonna say okay, you guys know what Dave and Buster's is?
Yeah.
Okay, right? So up here, I don't know if you guys have in the States, we have Palladium, which is basically the same thing.
That's where I give you so much D. Palladium. Palladium.
Hey, it's basically a giant arcade, but it also has like a bowling alley and stuff like that. It's like a miniature Dave and Buster's, basically. Okay. I walked up and they had beer behind the counter, and you can now buy beer there. And I'm like,
yeah,
you can get it at Chuck E. Cheese.
You can get beers now at the theater over here in the States.
Bro, fucking Chipotle sells beer now.
Bro, hey, I'll tell you this much. When I was in Hong Kong, I had a espresso martini at Starbucks, and it was fucking great. Okay. I'll tell you that right now.
Do you have that near the liquor with the rattlesnake in it?
No, I wasn't in China.
You the worm, you mean? The tequila?
No. There's a liquor that has it's made with rattlesnake venom and a rattlesnake in it.
Yeah, that's in China, not in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, they still have rules.
There are rattlesnakes over there?
I thought
it was like a southern, like a Texas thing.
Like Puerto Rico's America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not. It is, but it isn't. It's separate. Can y'all get beer at Denny's? We got a whole bar at our little breakfast spot. I don't know if you can get. I think you can get. You
gotta keep the alcohol out of the breakfast spots.
Gavin lives in Nacogdoches, Texas. Okay, y'all don't listen to him.
Waffle House. I mean, you don't need alcohol at the Waffle House.
No, but that's a nice show. You can go get waffles and then watch people get the shit kicked out of them. That's fun. That's a good time.
People go to Denny's and get fucked up and then come out to the parking lot and look across the street at the Waffle House while people are getting fucked up.
Bro, Denny's getting a liquor license, that might save Denny's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay, bro. When we dropped your sister off at work, we pulled up and there was a car there, and then we went back to pick something up, and like 3 hours later, and the same car was there, and I'm like, what is happening here? Like this
bad service.
No, it was just weird people, bro.
The lady wasn't even like, she was just standing by her car the whole time.
She may have been a drug dealer. I don't know. It's odd. It's odd as shit. But yeah.
Stop telling Marco that I live in the ghetto.
You don't. Breezy Green. I know where you live.
Yeah, we don't
Cole lives in like a nice area, but like the bad building in the nice area. Like that's what it is. That's basically.
No, the fuck you don't. Anybody who's listening, I've been to Cole's house. Fucking watch the first Candyman. Cabrizi Green, that is fucking Cole's place.
It's not true.
You know, they might have did a little power washing on the outside, but just because you got a dog park, motherfucker, that's only because there was people dumping
I know
dogs.
Marco's never actually had a hard life. He over here, he's playing victim all the time. My mom beat me. She probably just like gave you a hug a little too hard. Probably loved you a little too good, bro.
Sure as fuck didn't sell me to her ex.
Come over to the fucking suburbs, in the fucking apartments in the suburbs. You're like, oh my god, it's the ghetto.
I mean,
We're in the ghetto, like fucking Elvis over here.
Yeah.
it's more like Cartman. It's more like Cartman's in the ghetto. Like it's not. Okay,
Full of Camel Projects.
down.
Fuck face.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's. I don't know. I listen. I think that people need to start just ignoring everything that the government does. Just be like, yeah, they're crazy people. Just they do whatever. It doesn't make
How
no
come we got in this position in the first place?
People was ignoring the fucking government, and the government went fucking ape shit. They're like,
Yeah.
nobody's watching us now. Fuck it.
Marco,
Also,
why are you blurry? You're going blurry, bro. They're getting you again.
he's been censored. That's basically what's happened. People are like, no. Show his background, not the front. He's.
Oh my god, you look like in Spider-Man when he realizes he can see now. He takes the glasses on and off. You know what I mean? In the original, the Tobey Maguire one.
Basically, yeah. That's. I mean, hey, it's one of those things. That's listen. Hey, the cut and dry part of it is that none of this makes any fucking. Hey, bro, they're even out here going like, "There's no list." You're like, bro, there's so many lists, and you're all on it. You're all pieces of shit, right? That's as soon as somebody's like, I think I want to go for government. I'm like, I didn't know you like children. That's weird. Okay, that's
Right.
a weird decision. That's a odd thing.
But
jump
again,
into.
like we were talking on the show earlier. If you're gonna start going at 047 for something, start going after him for the right shit, because a lot of these people are just looking like idiots. You
Okay,
know?
but like he been awfully sus this last 2 weeks. So don't you think there's no list?
Well,
Yeah.
Every week, if you think there's a list that was made up by Obama, like, dude, you were just saying
again,
this
like,
list. The list was your whole thing. Like,
Dina, did you hear what I was talking about this morning?
Yeah.
Right there, right there.
This is the confusing part.
finally,
is
Marco's
that-
not in a Claritin commercial anymore.
is this is the problem is you have people standing there going, I think the sun's coming out, it's morning time, and then you go, hey, is it morning? They're like, I don't know what morning you're talking about. I don't know how that works. It's definitely nighttime. And you're like, but you just said the sun was coming out. Like, I don't know where you heard this crazy propaganda. You're like, what the fuck is happening right now? I don't understand. Like, it's definitely gaslighting. It's not gaslighting. It's gaslighting at this point.
Gaslighting by somebody who hasn't ever gaslit before. You know what I mean? Like, they're learning how to do it.
Yeah.
Like, somebody told him what gaslighting was. Hold on, I can do that? Let me go try that real quick.
Well, see, I think the way, and like I was telling Dino this morning, I think the way, first of all, you got to look at the timeline of events, of how everything came down, and who actually was the first person who went and snitched on fucking old Jeffy, because that was 47. Before anybody came forward, before there was any, lawsuits or anything, 047, the orange man, bad orange man, was the one who went and told the cops about what Jeffy was doing. I mean, there's even a book by an anti-Trump person. His name's Mike Wolf. And he even says he interviewed Jeffy, and Jeffy was like, 047 is the reason that all this is happening, why everything is falling apart. And he told him that he told the police that no matter whatever information you want, I will cooperate 100% with everything.
See,
so
what happened? That's that. Like, look, because up until now, that all made sense. So what happened?
So I've been looking into it, and this kind of directly. I'm with you, Marco. I I don't think he did anything wrong. I really don't. I don't. He's just acting a little sus, and I feel like he should just release the records to just let it go. But
fuck it, release the records. A fucking Democrat Obama judge said no. I mean, he went over.
This is the president. I don't understand how this works.
That pisses me off to no end. Because even the Supreme Court judge said that they can't. These judges got to quit doing this. And there was just another one yesterday.
Yeah.
Stop an injunction for stopping some, or there's a new injunction for stopping something. So I mean,
how about? Okay, you can't. Trump is not a politician. Okay, how about he just hand that off to somebody and it magically?
Well, if you haven't noticed, a lot of shit has been happening like that lately.
Like what?
Trump's like, I don't know nothing about this, and all of a sudden there's this just leaked out, and there's this that just leaked out. Like the new thing that I noticed, and I think it's all fake, because there's one of Trump and there's one of Bill Clinton, but both of them, if you read it and you've listened to enough of these politicians talk, they don't sound like either one of them. There was the birthday card or whatever that Trump supposedly sent to Jeffy on his 50th birthday. And it said, "Oh, we're enigmas, and we this and that and all this other stuff." And then he drew a picture of a naked lady on there, supposedly, and had his name on her pussy. And now there's another letter that magically leaked out that, it's like weird, like from Bill Clinton to Jeffrey Epstein, which those were the best friends. Those two were the ones that were like together. Harker reminds me of my grandma.
It's good. It's a compliment.
All righty.
Always spin the truth, baby. That's fair. No, yeah.
I didn't know that about your grandma's pussy. Is the real
Yeah, that totally fucked up everything I was thinking about or talking about.
Nick Tucker was an altar boy for sure.
Oh, shit. That just totally pulled everything out.
Right. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah,
we got 18 minutes left. Let's just call it a night.
Thank you, everybody. Great success. Fucking, listen.
Every shot or you miss every shot you don't take.
And you know what? I took it and I regret fucking nothing. Nothing. Okay.
Wow, that went from Epstein to old gray pussy lips.
I think we know. I'm pretty sure Nick's grandma was on the list.
She's actually the mastermind behind it all. She's like, I know how to deal with these politicians. I got this.
Let's see if those flight logs were in Maine at all.
So
it was all.
So back to what you were saying, though. There's two ways of looking at this. In this research that I found.
Yeah.
One, the DOJ or the FBI up in New York is a totally different monster.
Yes.
They think they can do their own thing, and they were the ones that were in possession of this whole file, whatever the fuck. Yeah. And Bondi and Patel had played hell going through it. That's why there were files, there were no files, there were files, there were no files. The files were on my desk. Bitch, you should have read what was on your desk before you opened your mouth.
No, hold on. She didn't just say the files were on her desk. She said there was thousands of hours, tens of thousands of hours.
A video.
Explicit videos. Right. Again, that's not just a fuck. Like, that's not like I didn't know what was on them. You said you knew what was on them. You said you saw what was on them. Yeah. Right. Now you're taking it back and saying there's no evidence whatsoever.
No, they still say that there's the videos. They never said that there wasn't videos, but the videos have victims in it, and they're not allowed to put that out.
No, but that's what Kash Patel said. But then JD Vance went off and said, "Oh, that was commercial porn that we saw." Everybody's saying a different thing, bro.
Right. And now,
went to the east. No.
So now, listen. So now, with all that out like that, and nobody knows what's going on, right. Just as a if I was in the position that Trump is in right now, I wouldn't trust that file now either, whether I was in it or not. Because now at this point, if I call out Obama or if I call out HRC or if I call out one of these heads of states and all of a sudden this was a lie, and this was just some fuckery to you know, pretty much fuck up everything else, that destroys what's left. I mean, right
We're
now,
gonna be throwing cheeseburgers in the Boston Harbor in no time.
now there's another way of thinking of it, and I discussed this. Me and Dino were discussing this earlier. One thing that did happen was Melania and Donald met through Epstein. So
Shenanigans.
now, was Melania one of Epstein's girls? And you know, now if it wasn't the foul, you know, being, you know, fucked with, is he covering up to save his wife's face?
I mean, let's hope he's done other things to her face, but yeah, that's fine. That's
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah,
is he covering for his wife, which would be a husbandly thing to do, or are these files really fuckery, or, you know, fucked up? Or, I mean, even if you, like I said, if you go back into the 04 case where he went down and he was the first one to start this on old Jeffy, you know, if you're in the middle of a case and that case is unresolved, you can't talk about that case.
Yeah.
You can't, even if you're the president, you can't talk evidence. You can't talk any of the gist of it. You can't talk none of that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of other aspects out there, and people are just, you know, just throwing out, he's fucking kids or he's hiding pedophiles. If he is hiding pedophiles, fuck him. You know, that's why I barely call him by his name anymore. Because until there's a definitive answer, because I don't know, these are just the three logical things that I come up with that cut through all the bullshit. So, I mean, until I see something definitive, you're covering up for pedophiles. You're just as bad as they are.
Yeah, because like that, you remember when Aliens came out? Do y'all remember that when they were like, aliens are real? And we all just think of, I think that we've been played with and bullshitted this whole time. That if they do actually release the list, we won't believe it.
No.
Yeah. It was a game.
We were talking about this earlier. Was the whole idea where it's like, whatever comes out, nobody's believing anything at this point.
Right?
You were like, oh, Michael Jackson was on there. You'd be like, no, he wasn't. He's fucking dead. Just go fuck yourself. They're like, you know what? The Pope was on there. Yeah, we already know that.
We knew that. Right?
Everyone knows that. Okay. That's the whole everything doesn't make any sense, right? And the worst part is, I feel like they've muddied the water so much at this point where, it's almost as if they're going, you know what, we're fucked anyway. Let's see how far we can just shenanigans. And there's like, all right, well, the whole place is gonna get burned down. Let's just see what happens. Just go for it. What crazy people.
Everybody,
it's like the American government and really the world stage is Enron.
Yeah.
Right before everything.
There was a power outage. I don't know who was there. You're like, what are you talking about? They're like, I couldn't see because there wasn't a daytime. Oh, but there were windows that covered that. You're like, what are you talking about? Right?
The sun was in my eye and it refracted off Venus and it hit swamp gas. And 65 million years ago.
Yeah, every time. Right?
Hey, I seen something that Trump fucking 65 million years ago. 500 million years ago. Spiders came out of the water.
He said that?
There's a new scientific study that's saying that spiders didn't just evolve from another animal and became whatever or shrunk. They came up out the water like people.
Great. They're fantastic. You know what? Let's fight them. I don't care.
Right.
I just don't care anymore.
It makes sense. Have you ever seen a fucking king crab? Or, you know, or even just a regular crab? That's a fucking spider with a hard back.
Well, crabs are considered arachnids, so.
Arthropods.
Aren't they arachnids?
No.
I think they are.
No, but they did refer to lobster.
Right
No, but they gaslighting. They did refer to lobsters as water cockroaches because so lobsters and cockroaches are kind of the same.
I wonder if roaches taste as good as lobster with butter.
I've seen people eat them. I've seen it.
Don't tempt me.
I would happily try. Like I would eat a scorpion before I'd eat a cockroach. I feel like a cockroach is
scorpion sucker before. Have you ever had one of them suckers that have a scorpion in the middle of it?
No.
Yeah, I've eaten
Hakuna Matata, bitches.
That's. I mean, because I heard because I've been told to go to a couple of night markets, and I'm like, I want to check it out, but then people are like, you should try this, and I'm like, I know, I've heard that's like a silkworm on a skewer is like, it's like chewing on a half full balloon, and then it pops and it's gross, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, okay, I'm talking shit. I would never eat a bug. I would, if you tried to put a bug in my face, I would hit you and run away like a little bitch. I ain't even like,
that was my problem. Like, I always, remember the show Fear Factor?
Joe Rogan, right there. Yeah.
Even like, I'm afraid of heights, but you get me high enough and you put enough money in front of me, fuck it, to drop me out of wherever. But that's the one thing that would fuck me. I couldn't eat, they're eating fucking the cockroaches, or they're eating the fucking bull balls, or the
I'm not eating balls.
The spiders, dude. I watched one of them. What are the people? That dude that I showed you that goes all over and eats the weird shit. Over in Jamaica, the kids go over into the jungle and they catch these fucking tarantulas that are bigger than their head, and they bring them back in a basket live to these street cooks, and they give the kids a few like pennies, whatever the hell their money is over there, and then they cook them on the side of the road. Deep fried. Like, you hold one of the legs as the stick to eat it. Like,
see, and that's why, like, look, I've had chocolate covered ants. There's nothing. I just want to try. I would try a scorpion, but people are like, "Oh, it's like a deep fried spider." I'm not doing that. That's disgusting.
That makes it better, right?
No, that's not. But
I won't even get out of bed for pussy. Like, y'all can't even pay me to do shit. Like, if I'm honest.
Yeah, what? As I got older, that's how you know you're getting old, Cole. Because back in the day, I
been that way
for pussy, but now unless pussy is in a fucking like 5-minute radius, I'm sitting home. I'll wait till the weekend. My old lady lives an hour away. I'll wait till the weekend. I'll make the stroll, and that's if I'm feeling it then.
That's if I'm feeling it then, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm busy. I don't know.
It's kind of always been that way.
It's raining outside. I'm good. It's raining.
I'm not more pocket pussies in the past 3 years than I've ever seen in my whole life. Matter of fact, I need a new one. I done blew another one out. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like Marco's daily life is Fear Factor. He's got all those pocket pussies just chilling in his room. There's a gut pile at any given time in his weekend.
Pocket pussies go in the shower. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah. Hygiene comes first at certain points. Yeah. Okay,
you never come in the pocket pussy.
I like how he corrected me, but he really didn't.
He's like, I do have an assortment. I mean, like, basically,
I have them.
Hey, Marco's house is kind of like, remember Iron Man when he had all the different suits, but it's all just pocket pussies? So it's like he presses a button, a wall turns around, and it's just like all for different occasions, color coordinated.
He's like, I got an African American one, I got an Indian one, I got an Asian one.
I've never retired a pocket pussy. I've always blown them out. I used to even get on stage. I'm like, I just blew the back out of my pocket.
Blowing them out. That is wild. Diabolical, really.
Like, just pull back an inch, man. Like, it's not.
This one's a 23-year-old one. This one's a 93-year-old one. I got all the different kinds.
I had one play for the longest time. This is real shit, and then you can tell how this just evolved. I had one for the longest time that almost got retired. Like, it was sitting up on the shelf of the shower. Almost, you know how like you leave a bar of soap too long on the shelf.
This one has hair on it.
It gets like little mildew on top of it or whatever.
Oh.
Kind of gets that like kind of, it's not black but kind of grayish, a little on top. And then just like me and the old lady, we weren't together for that long, and it was just some fuckery involved. And I'm just looking at it, and it's looking at me, and I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me, and looking. And then, next thing you know, you're fucking your old pocket pussy again.
So, like, this is the thing.
I call her Millie, short for mildew.
It was dry rotted. It was, yeah.
Of course it was. But the whole thing is, like, I just imagine, like, circumstances be like, hey, Marco, I need somewhere to crash. You're like, hey, no problem. And then you're like, hey, I need a shower. Yeah, go for a shower. And you're like, oh, I'll just wash my hair. And then you get, like, clapped in the face by a pocket pussy that rolled off a ledge. And you're like, Fuck just happened? Fucking bro, I would run out of your bathroom, stark ass naked, be like, your fucking pocket pussy just attacked my face, you motherfucker. Are you not gonna fucking warn me about that shit? You dirty bitch.
No. Let's be honest. What would happen is it would hit him in the face. He would be so freaked out by what just happened. He would slip and die. Like that's how he would go out.
I mean, also probably
Head
true.
to the shower, butt naked. Now I gotta
Break his neck
How do I
because
explain
he got
a dead
scared by a
foreigner
pocket
in my
pussy.
shower? A dead naked foreigner in my shower.
The problem is I would hit down so hard that all of them would fall, so I'd just be like buried in pocket pussies. Like, I can't breathe. I can't tell if that's water or something else. Just get off my face, right? Like it's not.
Why does it feel like Jello?
Dude,
Like,
that's I got there are 1, 2, 3, 4 bathrooms in this house. 3 of which got showers in them. My kids, for some
Do you just live in some kind of vacuum where like modern day economics, like trickle down economics, like Ronald Reagan did not affect you or something? Like what the fuck? That doesn't even make any sense. Look at you. You look like you just got out of prison. You got a house 3 times the size of my apartment. You have more bathrooms than I have rooms.
Yeah. I'm in my own studio, fuckface. But my kids, for some ungodly reason, refuse to they always want to use my shower. And that's my shower. It's in my you gotta go through my room to get to my fucking bathroom.
Yeah, my kid does that with my bathroom too. I'm like,
That irks
dude.
the fuck out of me, especially when there's 2 other showers in the fucking house.
Yeah.
You know, that irks the fuck out of me. So what I did was I grabbed I got a buddy of mine who clears out storage units, and he came across a picnic basket, no less, of
interesting
dildos and strap-ons and the ones with the suction cups. So I just I got them all and I fucking stuck them all to the towels in my. So like I had a wall of rubber dick like inside my shower, and
Marco's house is
in my room no more.
Yeah, your house is like the weirdest haunted maze in the world. Where you walk through and it's just like a bunch of dicks sticking out of the wall. You're like, don't touch me.
Y'all watch scary movies?
Yeah.
Marco's house is a house of 1,000 dildos.
It's totally fair. Absolutely.
The reject dildos.
I mean, there's an entire room of like barrel rolled dildos where they're all like misformed. You're like, these were on somebody's like dashboard. They're too long. They go all fucking.
Now, if I walked in and saw my dad's whole bathroom just dildoed out, I'd be like, now I see why he didn't work out with mom.
I mean,
like I have basically you fucking supposed to, especially as a single dude, you cater to the women. So I always had sex toys or whatever, made sure it was all clean or whatever. But in them dry spells, especially with the way my sinuses are, don't nothing break up the sinuses better than a fucking dildo on number 3 to your forehead. Like a vibrator?
I mean,
do nothing with that information.
I thought you were gonna go.
I had a dildo just up on my forehead, just I could breathe.
You know what? I started
like
nodding.
A unicorn?
I started nodding because I thought you were going one way, which is, a perfect antihistamine is blowing a load. Like that does break up all your thing. And then you went the other way and you're like, just put a dildo on your face and then vibrating. And I'm like, that is not.
I love that your head was like a ball.
Yeah, and I'm like, nope, that's not. That is not. I'm not comfortable with that. That's not what I want to do.
Yeah. Why? It's gonna be come winter time.
It's been life with Giants, guys. I'm glad you guys are back here watching us after this summer vacation.
Look what all the things you missed. Okay, it's secret. Hey, wintertime, you're gonna have people walk around just. Oh yeah, my sinuses are really clogged. Just getting that vibrator.
Hey, it'll cure your seasonal depression.
Hey, you missed every shot you don't take, motherfucker.
Every shot you don't take.
It's just how it is, everyone. Anyways, we'll be back on Wednesday. I might be online tomorrow building Lego. We'll see. But in the meantime, Yeah.
65 million years ago, Marco discovered how to get rid of sinus infections.
The cure to sinus infections was right in the palm of your hand this whole time. It's fine. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Yeah,
Or at your local sex shop.
Hey, got me through COVID.
Good night, everybody.